Part and parcel to the success of AI is making sure that you have an effective data sharing strategy that's both internal and external. There are a number of tools and strategies that can help advance that idea, but making sure that it is embedded with all of the security controls and compliance records is critical for the federal systems integrators dealing with data sharing challenges. Data sharing at one level is just a matter of making sure the bits are where they need to be, and bringing AI to the data is sometimes more effective than trying to pull the data across perimeters, cloud boundaries, what have you. But the important thing to remember when we're talking about data sharing is that every bit of data has to be properly managed, controlled, the access to it. So you have to have your RBACs, your ABACs, all of the controls from your compliance requirements and your security guidance have to be implemented consistently and completely across the system. That's not an easy thing to do. This is why I keep saying AI is a team sport. And when it comes to the security aspect, having strong partners who have the breadth, the depth, the skills, and the experience to solve these problems and have solved these problems before are extremely helpful. Future Tech has enjoyed a lot of interesting solutioning with Dell about this specific topic.
Dan, you make a great point, right? As a part of that data strategy, I think that is the key to success. So what we've looked at is how do you create a modern data platform itself, right? And this goes back to our earlier conversation topic around, right, starting with our data lake, looking at our data warehouse, now starting to look at actual data fabric, and then that creates your actual overall data mesh. Now within this, you start to take a domain-based approach, and that's what you're alluding to there, right? I may do that by BUs, I may do that by program, but as I'm doing that, I'm applying all of my compliance, all of my security controls. I'm looking at the different levels of security maybe that I have to take into consideration. And I'm able to do that on a domain by domain basis, and then I can only share what I need to share just in time. And this makes it easy if you can actually implement attribute-based controls as a part of that construct. But I think by having that foundational level in place and looking at that strategy as a part of your AI governance and not treating them as two independent things, that's truly how an FSI succeeds at scale.